Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Chandrika and this is RIKA Life. Thank you so much for joining me on my adventures in yarn and crochet. Today, as always, I have lots to share with you. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you. All right, so I do have some finished objects to share with you today. I'm just actually weaving in the last end so that I can share with you my projects. So one of these is a project that was kind of in the works for the last few months, which finally found itself to completion recently. And another one is something that I just whipped up in the last few days. So I will share with you as much information as I can. Let's first start off with the shawl. So I have been watching and making patterns from Juan the Yarn Addict's channel. I really do enjoy his patterns and his designs. They're just wonderful. So I knew that this It's Just a Shawl was one of his patterns, but I had not looked at it yet. So I went over to his channel, I clicked on the video and I watched it, and I realized it is a very simple shawl and I can definitely make it. So I saw that he used some very colorful yarn for it, and I thought, why not pull out my Red Heart and Unforgettable yarn? So this is the yarn I pulled out, Red Heart Unforgettable, and this is the color Red Sea. So it is a medium 4-weight. There you go, you can have all that. It's a medium 4-weight, recommends a J 6mm hook, and it is, of course, 100% acrylic. And where does it even say that? Okay, I found it. So I have this in my stash. I think I bought this from, I want to say I bought this from Hirschner's a few years ago when it was on sale. I think it was like $2.79 or something. I could be wrong. But anyhow, this is the colorway I used. It's called Red Sea, and you will see the colors in just a second. So let me just get my shawl situated, and I think I'm showing you the front now. Are you ready? It's really pretty. Oh my gosh. Okay, here it is. It's really, really pretty. Okay, look at these colors. Oh my gosh. And look at the stitch definition. Just beautiful. So it has red and pink, no, red and peach and pink and purple and blue, and it's just amazing. So I know it's not exactly straight. Like this part should be exactly straight, which it's not, but it is a pretty big size. I used almost 3 balls, so I used 2 full balls, and I'd say at least half of the third one. So that's why I kept my labels so that I would remember how many balls I used for it. I did use a J 6mm hook. That's my Susan Bates hook, my ergonomic Susan Bates hook, and I'm just loving this. So I do have more yarn in this color. And one thought, so I did make the border, which is just single crochet, chain 2, single crochet. But I was thinking about maybe adding a fringe, maybe just adding that on. But I don't know. Now I already added the border, so I guess I could still add the fringe. What do you think? I'm going to tag Juan in this video, so hopefully he sees it. Thank you so much for this pattern, Juan. It's a 4-row repeat, and I just absolutely loved making it. It went so fast, and it was so enjoyable. So thank you. Yeah, I guess I could attach the fringe instead of to the border. I could attach it to these last row of the windows, and then it could hang down. I don't know. What would that even look like? Let's see. I have some of the leftover yarn here. It might look nice, but that's another added step. And as of right now, this is a finished object. So what do we think? What do we think? I really like it. I think these colors are just gorgeous. And this is actually a really good size because it's covering my shoulders, and it's covering my, like, up to my elbows, which is where I usually get cold, right here. So if you didn't notice, yes, I did cut my hair, chopped it off, and keeping the curly hairstyle. I still haven't styled it straight yet, so I don't know what that's going to look like, but it was cut like this. So yeah, it's it just has a mind of its own. So that is my first finished object that I wanted to share with you, show you that a little bit up close. You can see those details. This yarn is like a roving style yarn, so generally, most of the ball was the same size, which is really nice, but it's just called roving style because of the feel of the material and how it's wound. I really do like this yarn. I have it in another colorway called Heirloom. And I think I have 5 more balls, so I could make 2 more shawls out of this. But whoever repeats something in the exact same colors, I mean, when does that ever happen? Does that ever happen? I don't know. I do repeat things, but in different colors. So, I don't know. But I really liked making it. It was a really nice kind of in-between project that I enjoyed. And, like, it came out so good. Maybe I'll just make it again. Maybe I'll just start one. And then I'll have it in my whip bag. And if I want to pull it out, I can. Because I can certainly make 2 more of these. And then maybe I can gift it to my sisters so that we all have the same shawl. That might be nice. I used to do that before. I used to buy us all the same thing so that we could wear the same thing. Maybe not necessarily the same color. We had a robe, pink robe that was the same color. I can't think of what else we had, but I used to buy matching things for us before. Like, this is before I got married, so a long time ago. But yeah, maybe I can make us matching shawls. That would be nice. Okay. I have to keep that thought in my head now before I forget it. So maybe I will be starting another one. And yes. Okay. Now, I have one other finished object to show you. That was the long-term one that I was alluding to before. So should I keep this on? I don't know. I'm really liking it. I'm digging it. It's so pretty. It's really pretty. Okay, I need to stop fawning over my own work, but it's like really pretty, and I'm just like, it feels nice. It's soft. It's so nice. Okay. Now let me get a sip of water, and then let me share with you a project that I finished. In this bin behind me, now of course you cannot even see it because I stuffed so much more yarn in there. I had bought Line Brand Mandala Gradient yarn in about 7 colorways. Okay, I was just this like crazy yarn addict person that bought it in 7 different colorways without ever having touched it. And I bought like 3 to 4 of each color. It's crazy. I'm just very lucky that I like the yarn. I have 2 left in purple. I have 1 left in soft pink, and I think 1 left in hot pink. And then I'm still working on a star blanket out of the red color. I made this project using 1 and a bit of each color, each of these 4 colors. I used their blue, which they call aqua, their green, which I think might be sea green, hot pink, and yellow. So I don't even know how to hold it. Okay. That looks so pretty. Oh my God. Okay. Are you ready? I'm going to open it up. It doesn't have any top or bottom or side, or it's a gradient. So here, I'll hold it so you can see the gradient. Okay. Ready? Am I showing you the front or the back? Hold on. I'm showing you the front. Okay. This is my project. These are the 4 colors. This is the lightest to the next color, to the dark, to dark, to darkest. It is so, so pretty. This is a throw. This is definitely not a baby blanket. This is something that you could honestly take pictures on. So this is all from my head. This is just a solid granny square. That's what these are. So there are 16 granny squares that look like this. Then I joined them together. And then finally, recently, I put a border on them. So I did you can see the texture there. I did a front post double crochet on the wrong side to give this ridge here. And then I think I did single or half. I think it was a single crochet in the back loop. Something like that. I can't even remember now. But I did that with Big Twist Twinkle yarn in white. So I don't know if you can see that up close. Yeah, there you go. You can kind of see it. So that's what I did, and I made my border, and now it is all done. I'm so happy. It's so pretty. So it starts off with the pastel color. So these are the pastel. This is the lightest part of the cake. Then it goes to the next gradient in the cake. And then it goes into a darker gradient of the cake. And then it goes into the darkest gradient of the cake. So I used, for each color, I used one full cake, and I want to say a quarter of the next cake. So because I started from the center of the cake, and the center of the cake was the lightest color, which are these colors, I then used the outside of the next cake to finish the darkest square. So 16 squares, and just like, oh my gosh, so much loveliness. I just love it. I'm so in love. And I really want to keep it. I mean, all these pretty things I keep like gifting and donating, and I really want to keep this one because this was a labor of love. Like, to make 16 squares first, join them all together. That was a huge task in itself. And then to finally then do the border, weave in all the ends. So you'll see all this shady business happening here where I just made like double crochets in between. It's not perfect by any means. I know it looks pretty polished, but it's not perfect by any means. But I really did enjoy working on it. So that's the green, that's the blue, the green, the yellow, and the pink. So yeah, that was my project. What do you think? So there's really no tutorial for this because this is a kind of, I don't know, it's not a stash buster project. It's really, I wanted to use all the colors because they were so vibrant. Like, look at this pink. It's like such a beautiful hot pink. The yellow, the green, the blue. It's very, very pretty. So I wanted to showcase the mandala gradient. And Line Brand, if you're watching, thank you for this yarn. It's so beautiful. I love it. Please do send me yarn. Send me all your yarn. I will make pretty things out of it. This is all bought. I bought all this yarn. But I'm just saying, in case Line Brand is watching, that you have some really beautiful yarns, and I would love to collaborate with you. So definitely contact me. Okay, so this is kind of a monster to try and fold, but I got it in 4s. So you can see that. It's really, really pretty, guys. It's not perfect by any means. It is imperfect, but I love it. And I'm so glad that I made it because honestly, the mandala gradient cakes have such beautiful colors on them. And I feel like this project finally did it justice. I've used it for star blankets, and I have shared that in earlier videos. You can go back and watch those. And those are very, very nice in their own regard. But this one, because you're seeing that gradient, I honestly felt like this just, look at it. It's so pretty. I feel like this really did justice for the colors that were on the cake. Like, look at that. Oh my gosh, that looks so pretty. Look at those pastels next to each other. It's really, really pretty, guys. It's so pretty. So that's what I made. And that's what I finished. So I likely started this. I want to say I started this last year. I want to say I started this probably in like October or November of 2024. And now it's like May of 2025. So this was a long project. But that's because I work on multiple projects at once. If I had to sit down and make this again, I could probably make it in a few weeks. But it took me more like a few months because I just did so many other things along the way. But I hope this really inspires you to try something new. You know, I had no idea what it would look like. I had no idea how much yarn it would take. But it honestly didn't take that much yarn. I don't have the ball out with me, but it is in here. I want to say the mandala gradient is like 300 to 400 yards. I don't think it's any more than that or less than that. But I really enjoyed making this. I believe I used a K6.5 millimeter hook with it, and it just glides. It's very, very nice. It's not super, super soft, but I think this yarn will hold up to wear and tear. Not that there's going to be any wear and tear. I don't think I'll be taking this in my living room. I think I might be just keeping it in this room on display, maybe on my couch. Because if I take it into the living room, it will become into a throw that everyone will use. And then it won't be in this beautiful, pristine condition that I like it in. So I might just keep it here. In case you didn't know, this is my favorite color, yellow. And in case you can't tell, I filled something new in that basket. I put the burnout baby blanket dappled in yellow into this new basket that I made. And I'm going to keep it there so that I can see it and so that I can just be like sunny and happy all the time. I think it's called sunny something. So yeah, that's what I wanted to share with you in today's video. And thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. As always, I hope you have a wonderful crochetful day, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.